11 on the clock. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. You are now watching us Ascended Masterwork. I gotta go get me some black miles. Thank you guys for all the likes, the shares, the comments. To the new subscribers, what up, though? Make sure you continue to tell a friend. Why? So we all can be friends. And to my old subscribers, you know, the ones that's been rocking with me since sliced bread or however long you've been rocking with me. As long as you continue to rock with me. Let's go ahead and slide into these messages and see what it's giving, because it's pretty much giving the truth and always giving the truth, the divine truth. So help me, God Almighty, the Most High, Allah, the Source, the Creator, the highest of the high, and ELOHYM and my divine forces. The reason why I'm coming out here to get this message, because a lot of people, cat, divine beings got it and HBBs got it. It's the ones who are not of God Almighty, of the Most High, that didn't get it. So there's no need for me to explain, huh? Okay, hold up. God Almighty says speak. Because you know, if it's for them, I don't give a fuck about them. They don't need to know. Because don't nobody give a fuck about the evil people. May they all die slow. Okay, y'all, let me, because if God Almighty don't give me no damn green check, baby, I'm not telling them fuckers nothing. They don't need to know. They need to be lost souls. Well, let me talk about something else. Until you give me confirmation, I ain't speaking on it. Let me tell y'all something. For those of you who's been listening to these fake-ass spiritualists, your ancestors cannot do nothing that's not required of them. You have to give your ancestors and your divine forces permission. For you to be listening to these fake spiritualists, for them to tell you that they will protect you and do X, Y, Z. They lied and told you that they will strengthen your divinity. Baby, that shit's a goddamn lie. If your ancestors could strengthen your motherfucking divinity, well, your protection, or if they had some type of pull over it, you wouldn't even have to do work. You would not have to do work. So let me break this down in the terms that you will understand. Your ancestors is only as strong as your fucking vibration. If you vibrate low, your ancestors are low vibrational. If you thinking for a second that your ancestors is gonna get on the battlefield and turn into some top-notch killers, quit listening to them. If you low vibration, you ain't got no ancestors at all. So let's just keep that a band, right? And that's low vibration with negative energy. Let's say you are of divine, right? And you at a low vibe, but it's considered high vibe, but it's low. Because people like us, when we walk around and we see you, what the fuck going on with this person? Because you ain't high vibe, right? Your ancestors has to get permission from you. If it's, let's say you got it, let me give an example because I might be confusing you. Let's say you got an ancestor, right, named John. John's job is to make sure that you are protected. Sarah could throw some witchcraft on your ass and you get hit. So what? So what? John? Why ain't John protect you? Cause that's what they say. They say your ancestors can do this. Why did the witchcraft hit you then? Why? Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because your fucking vibration is low. Your ancestors can't do shit. Your energy, your ancestors and your divine forces energy is based off of yours. Stop listening to these fake ass readers who done told you, oh, your ancestors vibrate high, why you vibrate low. No, the fuck they don't. Because if that's the case, when you vibrate low and they vibrate high, why the fuck they not protecting you? While you going through low vibes? When you going through sadness and depression, where the fuck your ancestors at then? If they was able to protect you, you would never be sad. Not in that sense. Stop letting these fake spiritualists tell you bullshit. They don't know nothing about protection. They don't know nothing about fucking divinity. They damn sure don't know nothing about spirituality. I've been told y'all since 3 years ago. You have to give your ancestors permission. A lot of these motherfuckers don't even know don't even know their ancestors individually. Can't call them by name, don't know them by energy, don't do nothing. Why the fuck would you listen to them speaking about anything about ancestors? I wouldn't listen to shit nobody say that can't decipher between their ancestors. You can't tell me if this John, Sarah, Billy, Bob, you don't know their fucking names. You can't tell between the energy. Don't listen to shit they got to say about ancestors. They gonna get you fucked up. It's just like going to a twin flame reader that ain't got a man. Stupid. It's like letting a talentless motherfucker control your talent. Stop listening to these fake ass spiritualists. Y'all done heard me say, hey, you gotta give your ancestors permission. They be sitting on the sideline waiting for you to say what the fuck I'm telling you to say. Hey, I give you permission to help me. The fuck? I been told y'all this. Why the fuck is y'all listening to these fake ass readers? 10 times out of 10, these bitches done got taught by their aunt, their grandma, their neighbor, their boss, whoever, babysitter. You feel me? It was never by God Almighty. So why the fuck would you want to listen to somebody who say that they chosen, but ain't getting taught by God Almighty? God Almighty do the chosen. God Almighty do the teaching. So when you hear these bitches talking about this, how they started and blah, 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 and then you will hear some of them lie and say, oh, I started on my own, then such and such top negative. God Almighty start to finish, beginning and the end. Don't let nobody fool you. These bitches out here is capping ass, giving y'all false information. Talking about your ancestors gonna do this. I told that girl, I said, well, since you know so much, go ahead. She gonna be back and she gonna have to pay me $1,500, and I'm not fucking playing, and the price might go up. I'm not playing with y'all. Don't tell me about no goddamn fake spiritualists. I don't give a fuck about them. What's the point of you coming to me anyway? I don't give a fuck what that harlot, what that witch, or that warlock told you. They told you a bunch of bullshit. They be the same motherfuckers who gotta channel in messages. Only witches channel in messages. It's not premonition. That's where them negative spirits, them demons, and them fucking monitoring spirits, they can come as gnats, whatever, flies. It's negative energy that they done put in some type of animal, some type of insect, or whatever. They watch people. Like somebody could be sitting outside your house watching you. And you be thinking that the bitch done picked up some cards. No. The bitch sitting outside your house, that's how she know. That's what that's one of the monitor spirits. Then these bitches, these witches and warlocks, they work for Satan. So they be thinking they getting premonitions and shit. They be thinking shit be coming to them in they goddamn dreams. No. You in hell. You on the playground where Satan is showing you shit. All these bitches they be talking about they be getting premonitions. Let me go ahead and drop the truth bomb. They own devil. They are on Satan's land. Want me to tell you how I know they on Satan's land? Because they never described the area where they at the way I describe mine. I'm over here with God Almighty, baby. Where the fuck y'all at? With Satan. Y'all hear the ones who talking about they gotta lay down and go to sleep? Got you thinking that's a goddamn premonition. No, they're having a dream, which is a nightmare or something. Where the devil can transport. I don't know how to explain it like their way, but for me to explain it to you, it's basically like the devil has his own little land. Where the devil causes confusion, chaos, it's illusions, all that. It's basically, you know how like when I tell y'all these people stuck in a matrix. That's what that is, the matrix. That's what it is. And they get up on here talking about, oh, I got this message from, no the fuck you didn't. You didn't get that message from God Almighty. Because that type of energy, why would God Almighty send that through a premonition? God Almighty will make sure your ass is awake and vision-wise. And then will do it while you on live or wherever you at in front of the people. Like, I know because I'm being used by God Almighty. That's how I know. When people is really being used with used by God Almighty, they will be speaking the same shit I'm speaking. Not the same messages, but I'm talking about like the energy comes from divinity, from the divine. These bitches out here telling y'all bullshit. They telling you shit that witches and warlocks spread because they don't know the divinity. They can't tell you, oh, well, this is that. They can't tell you that, so they lie and tell you what they were taught. Oh, your ancestors bullshit. If you vibrate on a level 10, if you think that your ancestors vibrate on a level 100, you gots to be the stupidest motherfucker on this motherfucking planet. If you vibrate at a 10, your ancestors vibrate at a 10. No higher, no lower. They use your divine forces, uses your energy. These are spirit, not flesh. Anything that's a spirit needs fucking energy. Meaning the energy here on earth. If they in any fucking realm, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. But when they come to earth, you need flesh. So the way that God Almighty designed it, they use your energy. The fuck? Why you think when you look at your ancestors, you be like, damn, these motherfuckers sound just like me. Or we the same, we similar. Because it's your goddamn energy. They can't make no decisions, no choices, and they can't fucking influence you. If that was the case, all of us would be saved. Listen, like, use your common sense and logic sometimes. If ancestors had that much motherfucking power, why would you need to do the work? If ancestors could do that. Ancestors can't do shit without your permission. All your divine forces. Unless it's built in their reservoir. Like one cosmic being I got, right? He was sent down here to do the transmuting of energy. That's it. Then I got another cosmic being that just beat ass all day. Like, said people, like, put that heat to their ass. I got ancestors that ask questions. I got ancestors that automatically go whoop ass when ass need to be whooped. I got ancestors that go straight to bitches who try to do spell work, voodoo, all of that. You want to know why my ancestors is on go? It's because it's already been signed, sealed, and delivered. I've been told them. You got to ask me shit. I said it on one of my lives, or was it a regular? It don't even matter if it's a live or a video. And sometimes I still have to tell my ancestors, hey, I give you permission to go do this. I could tell when my ancestors just sitting on the sideline, but y'all can't, because you be lying. That's why you'll never see your ancestors. That's why you'll never engage with them. You can't even tell what the fuck your ancestors look like. You don't know what eye color. You can't see shit. And y'all listening to these lying ass motherfuckers. I can tell you about my West Indian ancestors, my Haitian. Y'all see me going to different. That's why I'm saying tell you stop listening to these frauds. They making up shit. That's why you won't ever be able to engage with your ancestors the way I engage with them. Because they teaching you witch shit. Can't no witch talk to no goddamn ancestor. They can talk to demons. The fuck? If witches could talk to your goddamn ancestors. Come on now. Come on. Like, I'm not, like, sometimes I really, like, y'all just need to use common sense and logic. Like, I'm not trying to be an ass. I'm just being for real. If you watching my channel, why the fuck is you watching other tarot readers to begin with, as far as knowledge? You know they lying. That's a conflict of interest. If you watching me to get knowledge, cool beans. But you shouldn't be going to no other tarot reader. Go to a fucking guru. Not go to anyone. Use your damn intuition and your discerning spirit. But you should not be getting they can't gift you no fucking knowledge of what's going on. They can't. They don't vibrate high enough. Authentic is 80%. Anybody that's not they motherfucking self is not high vibe. You a lower level entity. The lowest is 80%. That's what I'm saying, telling you. This is why I'm going to always vibrate higher than a lot of motherfuckers on this earthly plane. Because I'm always my motherfucking self from sunrise to sunset. So now you see why I be saying I vibrate the highest. Not the highest because there's other people that vibrate higher than me. But they not on TV. Like that lady. That's 150 something. She vibrate higher than me. But you don't see, like that was like her first time getting on the videos and doing all that extra shit. She don't be on that stuff. She in the village healing people. That's what I'm getting ready to be doing. That's why I keep telling y'all be dealing with these tarot readers. Talking about they tarot reader. Bitch, you still a tarot reader? Wait till I switch up. That's what I'm telling you. When God Almighty chooses you, you can tell who be chosen and you can tell who not. Like y'all been doing this shit for a long ass time. And y'all still ain't what? You still ain't ascended to your higher self? You still low vibe. Look at these tarot readers. Still doing the same shit. Why the fuck would you want to fuck with them? Lower level entity, not a being. You've been doing tarot for 5 years and you ain't ascended in no type of spiritual form. We're not talking about, oh, they got a new car, oh, they got a new house, or they just bought a building. They ain't ascended no way, form spiritually. No way, shape, or form spiritually. They ain't ascended. And you still continuing to watch them. That's how you know God Almighty didn't choose them hoes, them witches and the warlocks. Why is it that the people that God Almighty choose, they start off as something, and throughout their journey, you can see their ascension spiritually? Not physically, spiritually. Then all of a sudden, what they originally started with, they no longer doing it. They doing something totally different. It's still within that field. It's just totally different. Why these bitches ain't hit that? Everybody that God Almighty chose done went through this same energy. Why these bitches and niggas ain't hitting it? Why could they not chosen? They chose their fucking self. Moses was handpicked by God Almighty. The Pharaoh chose himself. Which one do you want to be? Chosen. Because as you can see, the Pharaoh had all that gold, all that power, all that shit down there. What happened? All firstborn still got murdered. All them reptiles, all that bad shit still happened, didn't it? My point fucking exactly. Stop following people that God Almighty didn't choose because they ain't got no motherfucking shield or no motherfucking protection to protect your dumb ass. Then you going out here listening to false shit that's not the truth and you supposed to be in your truth energy. Y'all do know that this is truth and karma. This is union. Let me tell y'all what all this energy is. You must be able to transmute. You must see, listen, this is how y'all gonna know these bitches and niggas is fake. Watch, everybody that's of God Almighty gonna be connected to their real divine counterpart. Not that fake shit, not that I'm talking about the person that God Almighty created for you and the person that ascended. Y'all both ascended to the same frequency. You gonna have a love and a union. Everybody gifts is gonna be activated from the mother to the father to the kids. Everybody is connected, and number one uno thing is God Almighty. They been their authentic self. Y'all gonna see. Watch. Just wait. These bitches been doing, these niggas and bitches been, because in the beginning, it wasn't no niggas doing tarot. Let's keep that shit a band. Where these niggas come from? It's giving me plants, like how Sexy Red is a plant and Ice Spice is a plant for the industry. That's what the fuck it's giving. It's giving plant. Like Satan planted them here. And then more started to come out. After Satan tricked y'all into thinking that man could do what a woman can do. Ooh, that's crazy. Y'all, then they started coming, because where the fuck, tell me where these men tarot readers came from. When you can't tell me where the shit originated from, that's how you know the shit bullshit. Bullshit. They'll usually tell you who was the first guy to do tarot. They can't tell you. They gonna make up somebody. Ain't no energy behind it. Because it ain't nan. And I'm pretty sure if it was one nigga that was created, he would be the father to the rest of them. Meaning he would be teaching the rest of the niggas. But you ain't even got one of them. So that's how I know it's an extra sign of what? Bullshit. Everybody has a leader. And what I mean by the leader is the one who either teach you, guide you. It's all that is of divinity when you're chosen by God Almighty. So that's why I'm like, this bullshit. Stop letting these motherfucker cap. Oh, your ancestors can power up your... No, the fuck they can't. If your ass on 10, bitch, they can only go to 10. That's why I tell you to motherfucking elevate and to ascend. Every time you ascend, your divine forces do too. If you don't ascend, they don't. You really think it worked like that? The way that they telling y'all. If it worked like that, baby, you come on. Wouldn't nothing be touching you. I mean, absolutely nothing. You wouldn't even have to do no shadow work. You had to do nothing. When you was a kid and your mom would have thought about calling you ugly, she wouldn't have never said that, because them ancestors would have fucked her up. She wouldn't have been able to get it out. You see what I'm saying? And then don't let them fool you and say, oh, well, she called you ugly and then they got her later. No, because the bitch still calling you ugly. The bitch still treated you bad. Come on now. Stop letting these motherfuckers fool you. They don't know shit. Listen to the words that's coming out of my mouth. They don't know nothing about energy. They don't even know themselves. So how the fuck can they tell you about anything else? A motherfucker who don't know themselves can't tell you shit. Do not let this go over your head like a hoodie. Don't let it go through one ear and out the other. Comprehend this. Understand so you can understand, so you can overstand anything. Anybody who do not know their fucking self can't tell you shit. Period. You being fake, they can't tell you nothing. I don't give a fuck if they went to school for 8 years for doctor. They can't tell you shit about a doctor. I don't give a fuck if they graduate summa cum laude. I don't give a fuck about how many degrees they got. They cannot tell you fucking nothing. That is law. You vibrate high, they vibrate low. You looking at, oh, they went to school for 8 years. Don't nobody give a fuck. They don't hold no weight. Tell them to go take that damn certificate or that degree to God Almighty and then tell me what the fuck you get back. You ain't even gonna get no goddamn response. God Almighty ain't out there celebrating no goddamn degrees, no goddamn certificates. The fuck wrong with y'all? Unless God Almighty gave it to you. And when God Almighty give you a damn degree or a fucking certificate, it's spiritual. It's never physical. It's damn sure not on a piece of paper. Not the piece of paper they got. Fuck wrong with y'all? And then when you go to God Almighty school, you ain't paying for it. It's free. You paying to go to school. After you graduate from high school, you got to pay, right? Even if you get financial aid, you still got to pay. That's what I'm saying, telling you. Start letting these motherfuckers fool you. Just to make themselves sound like they doing something. Just to make themselves seem like, oh, they hell no. They're never worthy. If God Almighty didn't choose them, why would you want to fuck with them? They ain't worthy. And they know that. They sit at home off of that camera and know that they ain't shit. So much that they ain't shit, God Almighty didn't even choose them. Skip right over their ass. God Almighty already know what type of person you going to be before you even know. God Almighty already know if you're going to be authentic or not. If you're not authentic, you ain't getting shit from God Almighty. Stop letting these people fool you. That's 80% of your energy. They'll never be able to use raw magic. Raw magic is the energy that's within you. You using your pure energy. In order for you to use your pure energy, you must be fucking pure. They don't tell you this. Why would they tell you this? Because then you'll start ascending and then you'll start seeing shit. That's why they're not telling you this. That's why God Almighty instilled it within my motherfucking brain. That's why God Almighty gave me the keys to the Vatican in Rome. Because God Almighty said if we sit this spirit right here, meaning Brittany's spirit, she's going to sit in here and read all these motherfucking books from top to bottom. And she's not going to stop. God Almighty didn't give you that because God Almighty knew you would get distracted or sidetracked. God Almighty already knew y'all punk pussy asses ain't have a hunger for knowledge. God Almighty knew that your punk pussy asses wanted to be seen. That's why you always started your readings on the camera. The fuck? Don't play with me. I'm nothing like y'all. I've always went into detail about the shit that I do. Because I'm not fake. I can describe shit from the beginning to the end. If God Almighty give me a green check for everything, sometimes I can't tell shit. And I'll tell you why. Oh, this is going to interfere with the timeline. Now y'all hearing these bitches saying that all they doing is repeating the shit that I put out. Because they never knew none of this. You got to isolate yourself, be your authentic self, and talk to God Almighty. Ain't none of them bitches in that tarot community did that. Do not let them hoes fool you. They capping. You can't chill with God Almighty and then leave and then come back. No, it don't work like that. When God Almighty awaken your ass, that's it. So how you chilling with God Almighty and then you leave and then come? Nah, that's fake. I told y'all motherfuckers I was going to be the epitome. Ever since my spiritual awakening, and I'm not going to turn my back on God Almighty. When you have that spiritual awakening, you ain't doing none of the shit that you were doing before that spiritual awakening. Do not let these motherfuckers fool you. They cannot give you insight because they're lying. Why all of a sudden now they trying to give you some insight about some shit? Why? It's because it's stolen. These bitches ain't going through no rims in fucking Akasha. These bitches told y'all it was the ethers. These bitches told y'all it was heaven. These bitches told y'all it was the confirming. These bitches telling you everything but what the fuck it is. It's called Akasha. That's where your Akashic records come from. Remember when I told you I can look at your past, your present, and your fucking future? Due to what? Your Akashic records. So why the fuck would the dimensions be called the ethers? Do y'all know what ether is? Like, really think about that shit. It's called Akasha. That's knowledge. That's information. Shit being stored. Different fucking realms. Extraterrestrial. Different words I could throw out. Cosmic. None of this shit that they telling y'all. Bitches talking about they psychic mediums, but ain't got none of the gifts that go in psychic medium. So you out here just making up lies, watching different readers to say you talking to Dolphin or whoever. Capping ass bitches. That's frowned upon, y'all. It even say in that Bible that bitches got kicked in their back. It even said in that damn Bible that when that man walked up to that woman, all them, they got spooked. Because they were lying. Stay away from people who want to be fucking seen. This is not something to be seen. This is sacred. This ain't nothing to play with. This ain't no fucking trend. If you a punk, pussy ass, weak ass, stay the fuck from over here. This is definitely not your territory. The fuck? They over here telling y'all that they evil. They telling y'all how they was spiritually attacked as a child. So you mean to tell me, as a child, God Almighty wasn't protecting you? Well, I'm going to give you a FYI. Well, I'm 35 now, and I know that God Almighty protect kids. So if you was a child and you was spiritually getting attacked, you know what that means? That means your parents is what? Satan's sons and daughters, because them are the only motherfuckers who ain't getting protected. God Almighty will protect your kids all the way up into a certain motherfucking age because they're innocent, meaning they don't know the difference between right and wrong. So you mean to tell me your kids wasn't getting protected? You mean to tell me demons was inside your room or demons was inside your home? You mean to tell me that the Jezebel spirit was able to ride your fucking back? As a kid? Yeah, alright. Alright, you demon. Why is God Almighty protecting all of us? Protecting y'all. It's because these bitches was never chosen. I just told y'all. What do I tell y'all? Give your kids to God Almighty, right? And God Almighty will protect your children. People who are connected to God Almighty already know that. What did I tell you when people like, oh, this child got molested? Where was God Almighty at? No, what was the parents doing to trickle that karma on them? Your parents didn't break a generational cycle. I'm going to make this up. From the time you come from the portal until 12, because some people can get charged at 8 because they know better then, depending on their mind. But we're going to say 1 through 12. Can't nothing spiritually fuck with you. God Almighty is going to protect you. After 12, you on your own. And your people got to give you to the Most High. From 1 through 12, God Almighty protects everybody, whether you're an adult. If you're an adult now, from 1 through 12, God Almighty protected you. Or until you were able to know the difference between right and wrong. When a child know the difference between right and wrong, and not in the sense that you think, in the sense of the energy that God Almighty put out. It's no longer innocent energy. The innocence has been removed. Not saying that they're not innocent, because a child could not see nothing and still be innocent, but the energy has been removed. So it's like an adult page in, well, not page energy. It'd be like night energy to give you a better idea. 1 through 12 will be page, and then once you step into that night energy, yeah, got to observe and watch the shit you do, how you treat people, all of that. But if you was 1 through 12 getting your ass attacked or fucked up, that should tell you something. Well, why wasn't, and y'all, this common sense and logic, why wasn't God Almighty protecting them? You want to know why? Because God Almighty already knew y'all bitches was going to be fucking witches and get on fucking YouTube and try to do some fuck shit. Why is it that these bitches got people that watch them? They don't got a name for you. They don't, you feel me? Like, why can't they administer y'all? You don't hear them saying, hey, I was watching your spirit and I seen this person try to attack you, or this what went down. And y'all can't say that I'm capping, because I get on live and you'll see one of the HVB say, hey, I seen you this, so, or yeah, this what happened, blah, blah, blah. So why can't they do that? Why the fuck can't they do that? So you mean to tell me y'all watching motherfuckers that saying that they're spiritually connected to God Almighty and that they're chosen, and they can't protect you spiritually? HVBs that's been on this motherfucking, please do not lie for me. Tell the truth. And make sure you an HVB. Ever since your ass got connected to this motherfucking channel, have you been spiritually attacked? Have you been spiritually attacked? Oh, yeah. So whoever that energy said, why she yelling, get the demon anyway. He ain't supposed to be here. Go I'm talking about beat they motherfucking head in. Whoever energy that is. Thank you. You got me fucked up. I call or inbox an email, hey, I saw this. You need to do XYZ. They're not about to cap to y'all. So why the fuck would you watch somebody who cannot, my energy tags y'all? What that means is, if a witch try to come towards you, they gonna think twice. Cause they're gonna be like, damn, whoever is spiritually watching this person or giving them this knowledge, wherever you get this person high ranking. That's why they'll be like, oh, nah, I ain't about to fuck this person. Now, if you go out and you go, like, let's say you know somebody, the devil, and you go fuck with them, I can't help you on that. You know the choices that you done made. But I'm talking about you over here vibrating high, you minding your business, and somebody trying to spiritually attack you. Ain't none of my damn HVBs gonna tell you that fuck shit. You wanna know why? Because I be fucking on it. When God Almighty really chooses you, why would God Almighty have you be a leader of a group or in charge of a certain amount of people without you being able to protect them? When your kids go to school and they with a teacher, whose job is it to protect the kids or watch the kids? The teacher, right? Exactly. So why the fuck is it the opposite over here? Why is y'all watching motherfuckers? They should let you know that they're not chosen by God Almighty. They should let you know that they're not ranking. They should let you know that they can't do shit for you in the spirit realm. The fuck? You might as well do bad out by yourself. Why is you connecting to yourself to somebody spiritually that can't do shit for you, but give you messages from off of fucking fake ass cars? They give you fake ass stories. Y'all so smart that you're dumb. I'm telling y'all so smart that you're dumb. And then they give you negative ass, the lying ass knowledge, and y'all soup it up and think that it be fucking right. And then you want to bring your dusty ass to me and try to tell me what the fuck a witch or a warlock said. I don't give two fucks about you, that witch, or that goddamn warlock. Keep your dumbass messages and your lying ass messages to your motherfucking self. If you watching a reader and you get knowledge, don't inbox me, don't email me shit about nothing. I don't give a fuck. Keep getting your falsified messages from over there. When they saying that, I don't give a, why the fuck is you inboxing me then? I don't give a fuck what they said. Dumbass came to me because, oh, you summoned the ancestors. So why the fuck are you going back and forth with me? If you believe that your ancestors vibrate higher than you, cool beans. I didn't say that. That's what you're saying. If your ancestors could just do any of that, motherfucker, they would have to be able to vibrate higher than you. But why would God Almighty have your ancestors vibrate at 100 and you vibrating at 10? There would be no need for you to do the work. Your ancestors do all the work for you. It wouldn't be no need for you to learn how to protect yourself if your ancestors is on 100. They vibrate way higher than you. It ain't no need for you to ascend or try to figure out which way to go. They already know. They vibrate higher than you. People that vibrate high can see through everything, transparent. And what I'm saying, telling you, stop listening to them fucking liars. They do not know energy, and they show you time and time again that they don't know energy every time they tell you a lie. Everything that I'm telling you, 2 + 2 = 4. The shit gonna always math because it's the motherfucking truth, the divine truth, and always the truth. So help me, God Almighty, and I put that on. God Almighty, the Most High, Allah, the Source, the Creator, the highest of the high, Elohym, and my divine forces. Y'all got me fucked up. I don't got no reason to come out here and lie to you for it. That's stupid. I don't need to be seen. I'm seen by God Almighty. So what the fuck? Who the fuck are y'all? Somebody fuck with me. When you get in that energy, you will see. That's why I want y'all to vibrate high. Because then you going to be like, everything that I say, it's going to hit you because you vibrate on the frequency to catch it. You're going to be like, man, these motherfuckers out here, like, why the fuck? Like, yeah, these bitches is lame. These niggas is lame. Like, who the fuck get up and want to go tell somebody a lie and act like it's knowledgeable? Like, you got to not be shit. You must got a miserable ass life. Ain't shit going on in your life. Ain't nothing intriguing about you. Ain't shit popping. Ain't shit special. Anybody that gets up and advertise false fucking knowledge, you a mental patient. These are people who you're following. And guess what? They gonna lead you right to the land that the Pharaoh was on. They not leading you where Moses led the people. Telling you they not. These motherfuckers ain't. I'm like, if y'all could see, that's why I'm like seeing y'all, so you can see. You gonna be able to see what the fuck I'm seeing, and you gonna be like, I'm trying to tell you, y'all might even whoop your own ass. When you look and see, ain't none of these bitches and niggas that's in this community, ain't none of them ascended spiritually. None of them. They lying, telling y'all they can smell cologne and shit. Like, that's why I can't wait for God Almighty to do that course, and this was gonna fuck them up. God Almighty, they talking about they can smell some shit, right? So when you go to the reader, only you know what your granddaddy wore, the cologne. They should be able to smell it and tell you the brand of it. So I'm saying, tell you, watch. They talking your past down loved ones. I don't mean to throw Destiny up under the bus, but God Almighty gave me that dumpster again. I did not know that Destiny brother and her mom dumpster diving. When you are really chosen, the spirit will give you something that nobody likes, will give you shit that you can't just guess or make up. You know what I'm saying? Like that girl and her daddy, I said, girl, this nigga, I said, man, because I kept ignoring it first because I didn't know what it was because I had just started out. But then she said, what is it? I said, girl, I told her, I said, masculine energy and strong. I didn't know if it was a daddy or a granddaddy because it was the way the mustache was set up. So he kept putting 50-cent pieces over his eyes, but he'd turn his head and look back at me. So because she said, what are you seeing? And I told her, as soon as I told her what the fuck I was seeing, y'all, she put her hand over her mouth. And she started boo-hoo crying. And when I first started out, I used to let people cry. I ain't gonna care. But I'm still, like, nobody knows that my dad, she said, shit that they tell me, I don't forget, like, to the T. Like, and she was just like, that's crazy. She said, like, and I think hers was free. This is what I'm doing, 25. She went and told everybody. She was like on post. She was on my post. She was like, no, this, like, she was really, I'm telling y'all, she was fighting for me. I'm talking about she was fighting for me. Like, she was watching my business page. I think she got in Facebook jail because she was cussing. Like, I'm telling y'all, she was going hard for me. She was on a post talking about, fuck no, she ain't no witch, she real. Because how in the fuck did I know? And what I, like, after I done, because you don't do stuff like that. Like, when I got done, I gave all praises to God Almighty, you know, well, at the time, it was the Most High. I was talking about divine forces and shit. So I said, God Almighty, I said, how did I? And then God Almighty was just showing me, like, the shit gonna happen naturally. When the people come to you, Brittany, you gonna know exactly what to do, all blase blah. And from that, because I'll keep the band, it wasn't that I wasn't confident, because I was confident in the work that I was doing. It was more so, because that's why I ain't get in trouble. It was more so that I was surprised. Like, Sha, like, I got the ability to, like, come on, y'all. Like, I go from working at O'Reilly's, my mama dying, all this shit, blase, blah, you feel me? Like, doing warehouse work and shit, to being able to, you know what I'm saying? So it was just shocking. It wasn't that I didn't think I was legit or nothing. It was just, I was just amazed at how that shit went. And I knew right then and there, I said, oh, I know I'm different. I know I'm different. Because I would sit back and I would watch other people that say that they do this shit and blah, blah, blah. And before I did it, I used to watch certain tarot readers. So having the knowledge, I'm like, these bitches be fake. As long as they be saying, that's a narcissist energy. I'm not about to risk my divinity. That's why you go by the book. Anytime I get on here, you can bet your life that I'm giving you the motherfucking truth. I'm not going to give you no bullshit. You won't ever see none of my ancestors tied up, none of that shit. You won't see none of all my divine forces are some powerful motherfuckers. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. I do my job and I do it the way that I'm supposed to. I'm not standing outside of shit. When you step outside of shit, I done stepped outside before, way before I tapped into my spirituality, and I see people step. That's all the experience I need. I'm not stepping outside of nothing. I love being divinely protected. I love that when people think they're going to cause me harm, God Almighty stand up and start beating the shit out of them and show them. You think I fuck with you more than I fuck with Brittany? Ha ha! Let me show you something. It be people that be like, oh, she evil once they find out I do tarot. And then right then and there, because I done physically seen it, I can see God Almighty. I said, damn, you extra petty. Because, like, I can see God Almighty's spirit coming down on the earth, sprinkling it. I'm like, damn, you being petty. Like, I remember one day riding to Charlotte. Paint and her sister said they phone don't never lose signal. The whole ride I was giving the message, they ain't had no signal. I know that I'm chosen by God Almighty. When I'm talking to people, certain shit that's supposed to go off, beep, beep, beep. I forgot what that was. And they was like, it normally goes off. Somebody had a watch that tell them when to eat, or I don't know, it's something. It's like an alarm. That bitch ain't go off. I can name every last one of my shits because my memory. Or where somebody said, yo, this is supposed to make this noise, a blah, blah, blah. It's because of God Almighty. You wasn't getting the signs and synchronicities. You wasn't catching it when God Almighty was sprinkling. So when you get me, everything stopped. You ain't got no choice but to listen. You want to know why? Because this is your last chance. Your last chance. Your last dance. It's your last one before the destruction come. I'm the warning before destruction. Didn't I tell y'all that in the beginning? That's why everything is blocked off and closed off and you hear me. People talk to me that hate chills. Talk to me they get things that go up their back. From their root down to their crown. It's different shit. Y'all sitting over here letting people use illusions to trick you into thinking that they got some type of shit that ain't got fucking nothing. They ain't got a motherfucking thing. That's my word. I ain't about to come on here and be telling y'all no shit that's gonna get y'all fucked up. Because if it get you fucked up, guess who else get fucked up? Me and mine. See, these bitches didn't know that. If they did, they wouldn't done 95% of the shit they did. They wouldn't have done. I was gonna say half. They put a number on it. Your clairs do not activate. Man keep telling y'all, and society keep telling y'all this. It's cap. Ain't none of their chakras open. Ain't none of their clairs working. If you got fear, baby, because a lot of them be y'all remember one tarot reader be scared as fuck. You know ain't a clair open up on that bitch. Ain't no chakra damn show not open. Fear is what keeps your chakra or certain shit blocked. And to stay in that. That's what I'm saying, telling you. Y'all be letting these bitches sell y'all dreams and shit. I ain't about to sell you nothing. I'm the one that told you it ain't even fucking dreams. It's called fucking premonition. Now these bitches talking about premonition instead of dreams. I don't have to cap. In the right time, and I keep saying about that dictionary, you have to give me some time. Cause y'all, that dictionary gonna be big as fuck. I know I make a lot of money off that dictionary. And I know y'all like, you gonna sell it. Hell yeah. It's free for my damn bloodline. Anything that I make, my bloodline get off the rip for the free. Anything outside my bloodline, you gonna pay me. Cause that's how God Almighty created. God Almighty said, hey, you work for thyself. Yeah, you're not a part of my soul tribe. No. Hell nah, you gonna pay me? Like, you could be a part of the village 2 blocks down the street. You gonna pay me. You not in this village. Yeah, I'm not playing no games. That's why I tell y'all, absorb this shit while it's free. Get it while the price is this price. Because I'm telling y'all, my prices is definitely going to go up. When I first saw the price, I said, what the fuck? But that was I guess, the ending price. Every time when I was going to do my prices, God Almighty kept, it was just this energy like, your price is too low. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, the prices I got now, they're considered low to the divine. They only high to y'all because y'all physical. It's like cheap. Somebody said cheapskate. Like, it's cheap. That's what they saying. It don't match my energy. It really don't. Y'all thought it matched my energy. It don't. My energy is expensive, like, for real, for real. They just said, hello, our correctional officer hiring event. I knew them motherfuckers, that's confirmation. But that's what I'm sitting here telling y'all, like, I know, that's why I don't know. I got it. That kind of folk. But y'all start listening to these fuckers. Do you want me to speak on that bonded out though? Cause them motherfuckers be capping. They be out here telling y'all bullshit. Don't know nothing. That's how you know they roll with the devil. Cause that's another motherfucker who don't know nothing. Other thing he know is evil. Only thing he know is, like, he paid your friend $200 to tell what the fuck you had inside the house. Your friend went over there and told for the $200. That's the shady shit. You see how that's the same energy what they doing? Lying, scamming, energy manipulation. Come on. Like, what the fuck? The devil can't sit crisscross Indian style and get no message or no information about you. The devil can't lay down and get shit. The devil ain't getting no visions from God Almighty. The devil ain't got an ancestor, not a fucking divine force or nothing. Can't go out of nature and get shit. Can't get a sprinkle, can't get nothing. That's why God Almighty say cut off what don't serve you. Because you can have a bitch or a nigga that's in your squad that get tempted to snake you. And God Almighty will let them sell you out, but then God Almighty will fuck them up and whoever else and put you way up high. But that's why I'm sitting here telling you, like, stop letting these people fool you and tell you bullshit. They shit don't never, my fucking, I don't even use these words, my fucking skin cringe. Cause I'm like, why did these bitches get here and know damn well that what they saying is not accurate? They know for a fact. I ain't talking about the readings. I'm talking about when they be trying to get y'all, drop y'all gems and jewels, which they can't. They dropping dirt rocks and shit. Then when you pick it up and squeeze it, it turns into the what? Exactly. Like, I be like, every time. And then it gets, what started making me get mad about it is when God Almighty used to call my energy up there. And I had to sit up there and look. Like, look at this shit right here. I be like, what the fuck are they doing? Oh yeah, this Florida water is what keep demons away. What? No, the fuck is not. That's what attract. Ooh, that pissed me off. Oh, well, you got to go over here and get this crystal and charge. What the? No, the fuck they. Y'all, this how I was up there with God Almighty. And then come find out, God Almighty was building that energy up in me so I can go harder when I come out here to drop my gems and jewels. So I be in warrior energy. Like, don't listen to these motherfuckers tell you about no goddamn Florida water that attract demons. That shit's piss me off. I'm like, where the fuck they getting this knowledge from? And then you look over there and it's Satan. Because that's the only motherfucker who gives misinformation, give you fucked up, falsified news. It's Satan. I'm telling y'all who the fuck it is. That's why I told these bitches, y'all, if you were working in your energy, when they would have heard me say, hey, if you don't know no knowledge, don't be trying to speak on shit. Don't be trying to just let your top meet your bottom, because you giving out your truth. And what's gonna happen is you gonna get your ass whooped. If I give somebody my truth and they do it or use it, speak it, whatever, they gonna get their ass, they gonna get fucked up. And then guess what? That shit gotta come right back to me. I'm not gifting nobody nothing except for shit that come from God Almighty. I'm not gifting you my energy. I'm not gifting you shit but what God Almighty tell me to gift you, and that is it. That is it. There's no need for me to be doing all this extra shit, getting on here lying, doing all this fraudulent fugazi. You feel me? Flunky type shit. Peasantry, harlotry, Jezebel spirit, witches and warlocks. This is their energy. They be the ones who invented makeup, disliking yourself. Like all the items to make you try to cover up a flaw or insecurity, they created that shit. That's why I don't fuck with them. That BBL, they created and fucking promoted. They dangle it in front of your face like a carrot. First they beat you up. They break you down and make you dislike yourself. And then, like a carrot, they say, hey, well, you can fix it with this. You can look like that. You can put this on. You can hide that. That's why I dislike them. Those are Satan's sons and Satan's daughters. And y'all keep letting it go over your head like a hoodie. If you ever run in somebody that roll with God Almighty, they always tell you to be yourself. They speak life into you. They don't give a fuck about being the first one to drop shit. We care about the truth. Why? Because the truth sets you free. And what do we preach over here? For you to be free-spirited. And what do free-spirited energy mean? Meaning you control your energy. The only animals that's locked up are liars. They're held in captivity. People that walk in their truth, meaning their purpose. Let me be specific, because when I say that truth, they think, oh, telling the truth. No. They Gucci. The higher you vibrate, the less likely you gotta worry about fuck shit, dark shit. It can't reach your fucking frequency. They tell you, yeah, dark is attracted to the light. But let me tell y'all something. I vibrate so motherfucking high, right? Listen. Because this is not an opinion. This is a divine fact. None of the people, and I mean none of the people that I cut the fuck off have reached out to me. None of them has spoke to me, came up to me, none of that. Why do you think so? Because of what the fuck I said. I vibrate so motherfucking high, they can't catch my vibration. They can't catch my frequency. So therefore, they can't even ride a motherfucking wavelength. Vibrate high. Raise your fucking vibration. The universe knows, because I've been putting it in consecutive energy. See, y'all will cut somebody off and re-fuck with them. I don't confuse the universe. The universe knows, and it's a divine fact. They know, because I've been doing it all my life. When I cut you the fuck off, that's it. Ain't no coming over here, bitch. Ain't none of that. So when they try to reach out, the universe them everything. They getting fucked up. When they come in contact with me, like let's say they happen to go to a store and I go to a store. They don't fuck with me. Certain people might say, hey, and I look them dead in their face and keep right on moving. I had somebody say, hey, and at first I looked at them. But then when God Almighty gave me that green check, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all, I lost it. They said, I said, hey, and I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of my goddamn face. Everybody look, they threw their hands up. Like now they the victim. The fuck out of my face. And as I was walking, I said it aloud. I said, ancestors, beat the shit out their ass. Don't fucking approach me. If you know I don't fuck with you, I don't give a fuck what witchcraft you into. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you worship. I don't give a fuck what you in. If I tell the universe, God Almighty, everything, my energy say I do not fuck with you. It's nothing that you can do. So by you reaching out to me, I don't give a fuck what society told you. They're getting you fucked up. You don't get energy. Like, y'all idiots believe, like, somebody that I know, it's a lot of them, but it's one in particular, right? I do not fuck with. So they'll try to email me, then one of them try to email me from a fake page. It's a nigga acting like a bitch. Okay, hold up. Behind the fake page. They thinking that they're getting energy. What energy can you get from me? You already in energy manipulation. You're not your authentic self. There's no alignment with me. I'm my authentic self. Anything that's not its authentic self is not in alignment. That means your damn alarm gonna go off. Anything gonna go off. Your divine forces, all that. These motherfuckers be listening to the fucking society. It's witchcraft. If they got your ass stuck in the matrix, you'll believe that shit. I'm not in the matrix. So just by you inboxing me or texting me or calling me, which they ain't got my number, just by you saying, hey, you getting your ass beat the fuck up. Because the initial energy said, I don't fuck with you. So now you're feeling entitled to some energy that don't belong to you? Like, y'all better check yourself or y'all wreck yourself. You better get your ass a goddamn chill pill. No ham, no motherfucking turkey. Is what the fuck I keep telling these motherfuckers. Keep listening to their fake asses. Ain't nobody stepping to me, physically or spiritually. And it ain't no cocky shit. Raise your fucking vibration. Like, what the fuck? Oh, no, they gonna come and see you. No, the fuck they not. I had somebody thought that they were gonna drive to Tennessee. Car got fucked up. Then something else happened to him because they try to say, oh, she did spell work. Why the fuck would somebody do spell work? So then God Almighty said, oh, they try to call me a witch? I said, they would, and then you know I'm petty. You do me like this, so let me get you back. Oh, they sure enough did. They sure the fuck did. Being petty. Come on, ancestors, come over here. Yeah, come on, because the more the merrier. Because if a lot of us say it like that, God Almighty gonna make that punishment worse. Come on. I'm saying, tell y'all, the same way God Almighty know how to get us, we know how to get God Almighty. Ooh, what's going on? That's like, hold up, let me get the energies. God Almighty will be like, what's going on? We'll be like, oh, them people down there, they ain't scared of you. I put on a total different voice and everything, y'all, no care. I be like, them people downstairs said they ain't scared of you. Who? Them people down there. What the, I mean, apparently they ain't scared of you because they over here doing it. They doing X, Y, Z. God Almighty say something like, oh, they think I'm stupid. Sure the hell do think you stupid. What you gonna do about it? I don't play no games. I take my divine forces in there to make it even worse. And then I got one ancestor that fucking annoys the shit out of me. Exactly. The floor is yours, pimpin'. Yeah. This is your time. This is your time to shine. The floor is yours. Go off. I'm not playing with y'all. Stop letting these people tell you bullshit. And then the bonded out shit. If you been doing spell work, demonic shit, you don't got no ancestors to even fucking sacrifice nothing. This is the only energy. This is for a divine being who could attach themselves to the devil, not by doing spell work or voodoo. Let's say they were supposed to leave a job and they didn't, and they stayed in this time during this energy. Not in the past. I'm talking about doing transmuting energy, where it was through healing and all this shit. Oh, through the sector. I'm just gonna say through the sector. That ain't got nothing to do with last year or 2 years. No, through the sector. Ain't no bonding out. The fuck wrong with y'all? That shit, I'm like, the fuck everybody asking about, the people that's asking me about bonded out. What the fuck you worried about it for? You will never be approved. You will never even, you won't even get that option. You're outside the covenant. The fuck? And what the fuck I'm saying talking about? I'm like, why the fuck all these people asking me about getting bonded out? Ain't no how do you go about getting bonded out, bitch. Why you come to me to ask me about it? Why don't you go to the other tarot readers and ask them about it? Oh, because they don't know now. And then second of all, I don't call that, motherfucker. Your ancestor call it. But if you been doing evil or wicked shit, you ain't got no ancestor. So what the fuck you worried about it for? The ancestor only do this for somebody who is high ranking, like an empress, a high priestess, a hierophant, or an emperor. Let's say that they was like, let's say their cousin wanted to go somewhere and they knew that they're supposed to go there and they went anyway and they got hemmed up. Now everybody gonna be doing life. This is when their ancestor would step up and sacrifice with acts. And it ain't no fucking guarantee. Because you gotta go through all of this shit. You gotta get approved. That's why I tell y'all to stop listening to these fake ass motherfuckers telling you bullshit like they know some shit. Shut up, Black Mama. I'm gonna put it on. That shit crazy though. Motherfuckers out here lying. Then people asking about getting bonded. What the fuck is you like? You don't even. And for those of you talking about you want to know for knowledge, because I think somebody might have asked for knowledge, there's no need for you to know either. You will never experience it. You will never witness it. You will never be put in a position for you to help that person to do nothing. The fuck? Something that you will fucking forget or be swiped from your fucking memory. That shit is for high vibe. Do you really think your low vibrational ass, you don't even got no ancestor, but we're gonna lie and say you do. Do you really think the ancestor with all the keys is gonna sacrifice themselves for your dumb ass? That's crazy. That's them killing themselves knowing damn well that you ain't gonna fulfill shit. They might as well let your ass die like they normally fucking do and choose somebody the fuck else. What the fuck? With your dumb ass. That's why I said people be thinking they know every fucking thing. Oh, well, I know I'm gonna get bonded out. No, the fuck you not. You ain't even like, y'all hear some new shit. Y'all hear me drop some shit that you never heard of. And then you come up with your own rules and regulations. This is why I say y'all are stupid to the ones that do this shit. You got to be stupid as fuck. How you just get some new information that you never heard of? What makes your dumb ass think that you can put your own rules and regulations on it? That's what gets me. Oh, well, this is what that means. No, the fuck it's not. Oh, well, you can get... No, the fuck you can't. I sat there and did word for word details about that shit. So if you ask the questions about it, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you don't vibrate high enough. That means you not who the fuck you think you are. You roll with something very dark. Whether you believe it or want to believe it. A lot of y'all be Satan daughters and sons and you just don't want to see it. That's what the fuck you is. Yes, can I just get 5 casino plastic tip black and mouse, please?
Yeah, you can go ahead and go around.
Thank you. Somebody about to play with that. Oh, I need my damn sheets cut. Got fuck it. We rack up the points. Oh, she ain't came yet. But y'all stop listening to these fake ass people. They don't got no knowledge. And just because they hear me say some shit and they try to put 2 and 2 together, you still wouldn't want to fuck with them. Because 10 times out of 10, they're going to put 2 plus 3.
Hello.
Hey. No, ma'am. Okay. Thank you, beautiful.
You're welcome.
You have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. I had the club roll my damn window up, let my goddamn AC out. We don't do that. Damn, it's 2 fucking Hondas right there. I know I'm about to give me a new Honda. Fuck that. Oh, I changed your mic and said, bitch, you still alive. I know. Sometimes I do be forgetting that I'm live. What we talking about? The bonded that shit. And what else? I'm tired of talking about them hoes. Fuck them hoes. Ask them hoes about me. Fuck them. That's why I don't like it. It's not even just in that tarot community. I just dislike people. Like, why do you give people the wrong information? Like, y'all gotta vibrate high, man, to understand where I'm coming from. You got to be. I'm talking about a mental patient. Like, if I don't know something, I'm not about to. That wastes people time, energy. Like, y'all know, like, dude, like it does too much. Like, who the fuck does that? People come up to me and be like, hey, do you know? I be like, look, I ain't even gonna care to you. I be like, man, I know a little bit about this, but this other shit, hell no, you gotta go do something else. Motherfuckers be like, well, can you tap into it? Can you tap into your wallet? The fuck you mean? I changed the mic, don't make me fucking laugh, man. No, I mean, I did say it, but hey, it wasn't that goddamn funny. The motherfucker over here crying, talking about say it one time. Hell nah. Can you tap into your wallet? That's what the fuck I said. Now I ain't saying that how I said it. Cause that shit be pissing me out. What do you see? I mean, I see a nigga at the ATM removing out some cash and putting it in my hand. Then I start describing your outfit. They got on yeah, cause you got me fucked up. But y'all start listening to these motherfuckers that be, if they're not, because people don't be for certain, y'all. People not comfortable with themselves. Like, it's a lot of stuff that can dictate whether a person giving you for certain energy, like confidence. These motherfuckers, though, you feel like they confident is because you know. You vibrate higher than them, but you vibrate too low. Like, your low vibration ain't, unless you're doing evil and wicked shit. This is why I don't like describing it this way, because it get certain people confused. And the people that get confused be low vibe. When you high vibrating, right? Let's say you know you ain't supposed to be messing with time. You're vibrating low. You're still high vibrating, but you're vibrating low. Does that make sense? Because you know you're not supposed to be fucking with time. But you ain't did no stupid shit yet. You ain't did nothing. You just chit-chatting, texting, or calling. That's what I mean by you vibrating low. You possibly could still get up, do grand rising, drink and eat, you know what I'm saying? Do your little shit and stuff. You feel me? But just by calling and texting time. That's what I mean by that. That low vibe. You ain't out here doing what I call Satan's sons and daughters, like lower level energy. That's because they doing spell work, voodoo. They breaking them 3 rules. Taking away somebody's free choice of will, causing them self-harm, and causing other people harm. I'm not talking about that. When you put those 3 rules, that's what I be speaking on with them. When it come to high vibe people and I say you're vibrating low, that's what I mean. You're not working like, if you an emperor, you're not working in your emperor energy. You could be working in your king energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop just listening to anybody. Even me. I tell y'all to do your own research. Even me. Don't just believe and follow anybody. Like, come on. For real. All jokes aside. Y'all gotta learn energy, man. Like, really gotta learn it. And you can't learn energy from lying ass motherfuckers. People want to give you. Everybody got an asshole, cause that's what the fucking opinion is like. Tell them to give you some. Tell them to give you a fucking divine fact, not a fucking opinion. Because opinions is gonna get your ass murdered out here. You need divine facts only. We're in the sign of Aquarius. That means truth. Divine facts. Being persuaded by an opinion is going to get you put outside your motherfucking covenant. It's going to get you removed. It's going to get you fucked up. That's why if you your authentic self, you can tell when some shit is fake or when something ain't right. 80%. You need that 80% to tackle the 20%. They ain't teaching you this. Why do you think they put all this shit to make you dislike yourself or fuck up your original form? Think about it. Just really think about it. God Almighty said, drop the bomb on me. Oh, baby. Meaning drop the bomb on y'all. Drop the bomb on. Think about it. They give you all this surgery, all this makeup, all these clothes, all this shit for you to fuck up your look. Then they give you fucked up food and all this shit. Give you TV, technology, all this shit to fuck up your original form. What is your original form? Your authentic self. God damn. But I just be out here pushing what I want people to put. But I can pull from any goddamn angle and show you what the fuck I mean. That's the beauty of being a divine being. Because we got a deeper knowing. People with deeper knowing can look at shit from different parts of the spectrum. The spirit does that automatically. It's built in your essence. It's the basics. A lot of people be talking about the basics. That's how I know they faking. Come on. Like, what the hell? Y'all, every gem and jewel that you needed, I ain't skipped not nan one of them. I know how to do my motherfucking job. I can help you do your fucking job. The hell? There's some shit out here, y'all, that I don't know nothing the fucking about. But I'm not about to walk. Y'all know that lady that I shared on my short. She can ask me a fucking question and I can know the motherfucking answer, right? And I'm not even gonna say nothing. And I know y'all like, what? Hey, I'm not even gonna be that one like, ooh, pick me. I know. That shit right there. That's like somebody who love to be seen or who love attention. I don't embody that energy. And just because this is somebody who I hold in high regards, I'm not gonna step outside my energy and me. Not a pick me. You feel me? She'll be like, do you know the answer? And I'll be like, I do. And if she asks me to tell her, I tell it. I'm not going to say it in no way where I'm anything. And she's not going to get the vibe that I'm not confident in the answer because of the way I'm saying it, because she going to feel the energy. She going to feel it and she going to know, oh, this woman respects me. This woman holds me in high regard. And she really don't give a damn if she know the answer or not. She want to hear what the fuck I got to say. Despite how people would view it or sitting behind a window or something watching me interact with this woman. Both of us will talk to both of them and describe the same motherfucking energy. Nothing of what the fuck they saw. People, I don't know who y'all be dealing with. But people who are really knowledgeable, like Terrence Howard. A lot of y'all be trying to brush that nigga to the side. Look, boop, 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 boop. Be trying to brush that nigga to the side. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. When it come to that math shit with them numbers, it's giving me gematria or something. I'm sitting here telling y'all can go up against that man if you want to. That's a nigga who used the Pythagorean theorem, all this shit, like that damn trapezoid, all these damn shit that they use in math, right? The acute angles and all that shit, isosceles and all that stuff. This motherfucker was up there designing the stars like the Big Dipper, doing stuff like this. What I'm saying, telling y'all, designing certain shit. His spirit is one of them people. So they would be like, nah, cause I ain't really watch Harry Potter. Don't even show me that. Like, I'm telling you, he highly fucking intelligent. Like, I'm talking about fucking intelligent. Like, I'm talking about intelligent. Smart than a motherfucker. When he said that 1 times 1, because they was like multiply, and then you got these stupid motherfuckers who think they went to school. Well, 1 times 1, it didn't multiply, bitch. It stayed 1. To multiply is to have 2 or something. You taking a one and another one, and you thinking that that's the multiply. No, dumbass. The answer is what Terrence Howard is saying. The fuck? Like, they fucked the whole math up. He broke that shit down, y'all. I sat there and I watched that shit. If you can't follow what a nigga on, that mean you need to raise your fucking vibration. Don't get mad at that nigga and call him a liar. Raise your fucking vibration. What the fuck you need to do? If somebody's saying some shit and the energy is green check, oh, bitch, I'm not about to say, oh, this nigga lying, da-da-da-da-da. I'm a divine being. I vibrate high. I'm about to go do something to raise my goddamn vibration. Because ain't no way integrate fuck. This is green check and I'm not catching it. Something wrong with me, damn it. The fuck wrong with y'all? Y'all be trying to check the motherfucker. No, raise your fucking vibration. Check yourself. You don't vibrate high enough on the frequency to get it. Duh. If you was a real divine being, you would have known that. Over here, we tell you, look at yourself first. If yourself check out, then what we look at is people, your environment, your fucking surroundings. Duh. You can tell who is of divinity and who the fuck not. Not about to go. It's just like me going to that woman that's 141 years old. Oh, hell no. I'm not about to do that shit. The fuck wrong? You feel me? Hell no. She's saying some shit and I'm like, oh, this shit ain't, I'm not getting this shit. I'm going to be like this. I might sit in front of her. God damn, this lady vibrates so motherfucking high. Let me go over here and fuck with these trees real quick. I'm gonna be talking shit like the tree could be 10 minutes away. That motherfucker gonna hear me. I'm say, hey, motherfucker, I'm on my way. Get your shit. Give me some of your best shit. This lady vibrate. I don't know, but she was saying some shit and I couldn't catch that shit. I'm on the way, nigga. Doing 200 in a 60 fucker ticket. You got me fucked up. I'm going to find that goddamn tree and I'm going to go over there and I'm going to sit until I feel as though I'm fully equipped. The tree be like, get up now. Hell no. Get up now. Hell no. Now I feel good. Go back over there. Now, what was you saying? Oh, okay. I'm not going to tell that lady, oh, you wrong because, no, the fuck? She right. I need to raise my vibration so I can get on her frequency to understand what the fuck she's saying. If God Almighty put that red X on there, and then I tell her politely, oh, no, that's not it. And I wouldn't even tell her that because I respect my elders. I would just walk over to where I need to go and just start showing her about, like, physical. Like, let's say God Almighty say, put the seed up this way. I put the seed up that way, and it'll sprout right in there. Ain't no wait to harvest or nothing. When you got supernatural powers, that lady work with the moon. She come through the port of the Most High. I'm telling you, it's similar. That's two alchemists inside that bitch manifesting. That shit might do a Jack and a Beanstalk type girl. Do not fuck around with it. Stop listening to people, y'all. I'm telling you. They don't know nothing about spirituality. This is not... Y'all be like, why you keep saying it? Because you don't understand. This is not something to fucking play with. This is not something to follow a trend. It's not something to lie. It's not something to get views. It's not something to make money. This is not none of the shit that you thinking that society is telling you. You gonna fuck around and get your ass shot the fuck up out here, and you won't be Craig and Day Day. You'll be permanently removed. It's no more trend following. The energy that's out here. Karma. God Almighty said the shit that's sacred is going back to sacredness. And the shit that was ever stolen. So that means you done stole some shit from somebody. That's why I told y'all bitches a while back. Said y'all better get that shit back. I gave y'all windows, everybody. I'm telling you. Anything. Your ass is fucked. That's why that's why I be telling y'all now. Y'all see why I call people dumb all the time. Because you got to be a stupid motherfucker. You got to be stupid. How do you let somebody give you the information? Like I tell dudes, hey, don't be trying to do sex match, do blah blah blah. And it's just stupid. And the niggas be thinking some shit. Ain't none of that shit working. None of that shit be working. I had one nigga say, oh, this one gonna work. I told them, I said, you try to do any sex magic, black magic, any type of spell work to make me like you, it's going to make me hate you. Didn't I say that probably about 3 years ago? That shit goes over their head like a hoodie. You will never get a shot. I'm a fixed sign. I'm shallow as fuck. See, I tell motherfuckers the truth and put it on the table, and they think I be lying. I tell motherfucker who I am. You ain't gotta guess. I'm shallow as fuck. You know what that mean? I've been saying this since, I don't know, probably about 10, 12 years. Shallow meaning I'm not dating nobody that's fucking ugly. So if I'm not physically attracted to you, meaning me being physically attracted to you, I'm not gonna fuck with you. Period. So if you know that you ugly, and I'm not saying ugly because some dudes be ugly but they think they cute. Like, your spirit will already tell you. Like, why are you even looking at that girl? Meaning me. Your spirit will tell you, you're not on my level. You can have more money than me. You can be rich and do all that. You're still not on my level. Your spirit knows. Cause I'm not just. That's crazy. Yeah, I ain't talking to nobody ugly. And people be thinking I be playing. I know who the fuck I like before I know if I'm gonna like them. If I tell you that I don't like you, let it go. Come on now. But I'm available for readings if you want to get a reading. I might come back on here in probably like 30 minutes, y'all, or an hour. Let my phone charge up because I was supposed to $30 readings today. So I see. But may God Almighty, the Most High, Allah, the Source, the Creator, ELOHYM be with you, within you, and surrounding you. If y'all want to read it, just email me. Namaste, gang gang. I'll be back on here in a few. Just let my phone charge up.